welcome to Party Line with myself, Robin, and Andy Cruz. Woo!
Yay! Okay, so you had a lot to say, so the floor is open for you.
Not a lot to say, a bit to say.
Okay, let's do it.
Should I start with the big thing or the
Yes,
little
the
thing
big
that's
thing,
just
the
annoying?
big thing.
But the big thing this morning, I was called into the Discord of the Kermit Get Discord,
Wait.
and
After you got banned, after you got
yeah,
kicked.
but I went. Yeah, but they invited me back there like a little bit ago. So I did go back there like
Oh my God,
last week or
Robin!
something, but I didn't really go in it much. And then, uh, so yesterday, oh yeah, yesterday I was in there and I was playing with their Groovy. They have like Groovy on their Discord, and it's fun to
Yeah.
play songs.
I was gonna tell Wish about that because like I'm in the first Discord I joined. It's just me and a bunch of like 3 or 4 other people, and we have like Pokemon in there. We go in there and like kind of bash each other. Like, hey, you took my Pokemon. And then we have like a
Pokemon,
yeah. There's a Pokemon. You can catch Pokemon.
really?
Yeah,
That's so fun. Yeah, there's so many things. We don't have any fun things to
I
do.
know, right?
Anyway, um, so I was playing Groovy, and then Kelly kicked me out, and then well, she
Kel-
was just like,
she kicked you
we
out
all have to listen to
again?
your shitty music. No, they didn't kick me out. She just said we all have to listen to your shitty music, and I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
okay, fine, bye, and I left. Anyway, so I thought that Forza was just sending me a link, like here, like maybe she thought I was like banned or something, and she was like, here, like come back,
I love
and I said
Forza.
I'm already there. What?
I love Forza.
Yeah, and I said I'm already there, and then she said, or Kelly was like, voice up. So it turned out that Wanbon was fighting with Forza. And what happened was like last night Corey said you Forza, you should call Wanbon's mother. And Forza said, that's not nice. No, she said, no way, that's not nice. And then she put a smiley face, and he felt like that was a threat. Like that was threatening.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. So he like started going off, and he was like, but remember, like all like what happened when he left here? It was like the same thing. It was so weird. And then like, oh my god, I had to take out my earphones. Like I think because of my cold, my ears are plugged, and it felt so weird. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Um. So and then he like was. She's like, what happened at Podtrash? And I was telling her, and then he was like everyone was attacking me, and I was like that's not true, like you started like just losing your shit and you wouldn't stop, like just
You didn't say it right though.
what.
Robin, everybody's attacking me.
So yeah, it was really crazy. And then he started doing the same thing to Forza that he did to Whoosh. He was like, you have problems with everyone, you fight with everyone. And then like when she's like, who, he was like listing, he's like Brain and Kleenex, like listing these people that are so uncredible,
Yeah.
like the same as like when he's like, you fought with everyone, and Wish is like, who, and he's like, he said Chad and serial killer Jack, and it was like, well, that's retarded. These are people that everyone seems to have problems with.
Yeah. Plus,
Anyways,
Wishes only fought with them because they fucked with them first.
that's what I
You
said.
know?
I said like you kept attacking Whoosh,
Yeah.
and
For no
Whoosh wasn't
reason.
even fighting with you. And he's like, you didn't read it, and I was like, no, it's the same thing like with this Forza thing. Like she didn't even say anything, and you're making it about something that's not. And like, and then I don't know, it's just so weird. And then he's like, he started trying to like get me mad at Forza, kind of like he was like, um he said, oh, Forza sends me these DMs about you, and I was like, come on, like, I don't know, it was just
He's
weird. And then
trying to start shit.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
and
trying to start
then
shit.
he was like he was like, I'm not mad at you, and I was like, the fuck, like all of a sudden we're gonna have like Juan Bon back at
No,
Podtrash.
no, 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 no. That's not happening. I mean, he can be here. Like, there's no problem him being here because he's friends with Jizzmaster and them. That's cool. But I'm just not gonna defend him anymore because we had his back. We had his
Yeah,
back through the whole thing. You know what I mean?
that's what I said. I said like it was about two people. It was about John and Jay Dummy saying that you were boring, and then you made it about everyone. And then I said also, oh yeah, he's like, do you want to know why that started? And he's like, you want to know why that started with John the Magic Guy? And I was like, oh, I said it was because you were always like making him uncomfortable. Like you always kept saying to him like these sexual things, and he didn't like think it was funny or like enjoy it. And he's like, no, it was because I said that I liked Danny. And I was like, well,
I like Danny
I
too.
don't think,
I like Danny too.
yeah, I don't think it's like about that.
I like making fun of him.
Anyway, so all day they've just been
What do you think? What do you think of
they've
me, Danny, doing the show?
oh my God. So Danny was the other thing I wanted to talk about.
Wait! I just want to say something.
Yeah.
The reason I'm upset about um the reason I'm upset with Juan Bon too is because he kind of like he made J Dummy mad, and it takes a lot
Yeah.
it
Oh
takes a
yeah.
lot to make J Dummy
So
mad, and that kind of irked
that's what I
me.
was yeah.
Okay, that's all I got to say about that.
That's what I was saying was that like I told him that. I said, you started attacking Whoosh and attacking everyone. And also all his anger was going towards Whoosh when
Not just
really it was about J Dummy
yeah,
and John.
but
And then he's like, and everyone kisses Whoosh's ass and
yeah,
everyone stood up
that's
for
what
him.
I
And I was
didn't
like,
like.
that's
That
retarded.
yeah.
No, everyone said that like no one was like kissing Whoosh's ass and sticking up for
And
him.
I
Like,
even stuck up for that for him when that happened. I was like, oh, I kind of didn't see J Dummy's point, but I think J Dummy got upset because I said, oh, J Dummy, he's a good guy. Like I wasn't like I was just saying he's a good guy. Like just leave him alone, But that
yeah,
kind of irked J
like
Dummy, and I felt bad
and
because of
then
that. Because like I got J Dummy's back to the fullest.
yes, but it was like he just was so angry that he was just turning against everyone
Mm-hmm.
instead of like making it about J Dummy and John, who like that was it what it was about. It was so stupid that he decided to just like attack the community and go full white knight ass slickers, right?
No,
And then he was also saying that like
I thought you were gonna
he
say.
also said
I thought you were gonna say.
what?
I thought you were gonna say he went full retard.
No, and then and he was also saying that like Wush was like, oh, that everyone was marijuana junkies.
I know, dude.
And
Like
he kept like attacking Wush, and it was like so anyway, so yeah, it was just crazy to see it happen again. But for some reason, like it didn't escalate. Like Forza was like, I'm not talking to you anymore. We're not friends. But then also One Bun's like, oh, I feel like this is just brother and sister fighting. And she's like, that's not what this is. Like, I'm really mad at you. Like you like, because he kept saying like it seems like she was saying that if someone's mad at Forza, that he messages them and he's like, I have Forza's picture. Like so he'll
oh
which isn't
man, dude.
yeah,
No way he didn't. Really?
yeah.
I'm so tired of people doing this. That's like the go-to move now, like to get people's information and put it out there. Like that's becoming
Yeah.
it's be every community that I be stalking and the fights that's going on, that's like the go-to thing. Like
Well, yeah.
yeah, it's becoming like a normal thing now.
Yeah, and she's like yeah, she's like I don't that's not cool. Like friends don't do that. Even like I don't know. So true. Like I mean, who wants a friend that's going to do that? So then um he made a fuss about his photos on here. I don't know. He was also, they were like, you know, you post your asshole and no one wants to see that. He was like, well, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, he was, but I think everyone seems to be over it. Oh yeah, so Danny, Momo, no. So Danny, I don't know, like he just has, it's so crazy. I know he's like, sometimes he's very like insecure, but sometimes he's also like just so, I don't know how someone has so much confidence and is so full of themselves. Like all day today, I didn't say anything. Like there was a few times that I was like wanting to say something, but like what was the first one? He started off oh he they were saying that Brant was going to be doing intermittent fasting,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, Brant can't do intermittent fasting. Like that takes really strong willpower."
Yeah.
And then like as if he's the only person that's able to intermittent fat, like people, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like Mr.
he's
Strong
he's
Willpower. I'm
he,
like,
he, he,
listen.
he's become the losing weight guru because
Yeah.
he's
Oh my God, I know.
I was in dipshit Mike's Periscope, and he kept telling me, tell John the Magic that I can help him lose weight. Like I
I
know,
know he
yeah.
keeps saying that to me. And yesterday he said, "Show John the Magic Guy this picture of me," like
Uh,
as if John the Magic Guy is gonna be like, "Oh my God, I gotta call him and see what his secrets are." Yeah, he
just
suddenly has the
yeah
answers.
yeah.
Oh,
Next thing you know, he's
I
gonna want to
know.
go on Oprah and show her how to lose weight.
Oh my God.
Come on,
I
Danny.
know. It's been like a week, right? Or what? I don't know.
I mean, I'm glad for the
Anyway,
guy. He does look
yeah.
better. He's like a lot thinner. I mean,
Okay, and then
his head's
an
still
hour
big though.
later, sorry?
His head's still big though, but
Yeah, and then like a few hours, no, I don't know, a few hours later, a bit later, they're talking about some video game. I don't remember which one that they played when they were younger,
uh huh,
like some wrestling one or
uh
something.
huh.
And they were like, "Oh, you never did this or whatever." And then like someone's like, "No, like I don't know." He's like, "Oh, that takes too much patience. Like I was that all the time." Like I don't know what character it
What
was.
game
I
was it?
can't. What?
What game was it?
Fuck, I don't remember. It was like um what's a wrestling one from a long time ago, like from when you were in
WWE. I mean, but like I think I know what they're talking about. There's like a lot of different characters that you could use and
and
stuff.
then there was like he was saying it was like do 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 do.
Huh?
Fuck. I have to ask
Who was
Danny
talking
now.
about? Danny. Danny was talking about it.
Yeah.
Also, you were in their voice chat.
Yeah.
Oh. If Juan Bon's gone, I'll join. But if he's still there, I don't want to join. Do you think they've forgiven us from the John the Magic Guy debacle?
Yeah. Oh, he said okay, bye. Um um
Do you think Forza's listening? Hi, Forza. I think she is listening. I know you're there, Forza, because I can smell your brains. Did you ever watch that movie, Return of the Living Dead?
no.
It's a good movie. So let's see here. They were talking about a game. they want
I'm asking.
they're wanting to play this game called Dream Daddy. A
Ooh,
dad, the guys, you know how they are.
what guys?
Jizz
Oh, yeah,
Master,
yeah.
Static. Um, It says it's a game called Dream Daddy. It's only like $15. I might go ahead and get it and play. I'll play on my
Dream
computer.
Daddy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
check it out.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you were never Mike Tyson," like to some
I
guy,
can
like
never,
to Doug.
I can never get past like the fourth or fifth guy. I'd always get knocked out. Like the
I
first
don't
two
know. So
guys
he's
are
like,
easy. Yeah,
they were talking about Doug and how he couldn't. He's like, "Oh, well, it took. I was Mike Tyson all the time, but
you can't
I
be
can
Mike
understand
Tyson.
because
That's a lie.
what
You can't be Mike Tyson.
he said he was all the time because it took a lot of patience, so most people wouldn't be able to
That's
do
so
it, but he
stupid. Then I
could.
know he's lying. You can't be Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson's Punch Out. What it is that you have to go through a
Oh, he
bunch.
never beat Mike Tyson.
Yes, very hard. I could only get up to maybe fifth, fourth, fifth, or
Danny
sixth.
said
Maybe.
he could do it all the time.
I don't believe him. I don't believe he could do it. That game was so
Uh,
fucking hard. That's when
Andy doesn't.
I couldn't do it. There's no fucking way. That game was super, super fucking hard to beat Mike Tyson. I do not believe that he could do it. I don't. Not on the regular Nintendo. Maybe the new ones that they have out, the simulators that they have for computer, because they make them easier. They nerf them. But that fucking game, it was, dude, no fucking way. You can even ask Wish.
And then he's like, and then tonight he's going on about how good his haircut it looks. It's like this guy, he just is full of compliments for himself.
Some girls gave me a compliment on my hair today.
Oh yeah?
Homeboy Robbie loves fucking Cynthia. Okay, well let me read this Dream Daddy, a dad's dating simulator.
He
Okay,
said this was 30 years ago.
so it says it's a Dream Daddy. A dad dating simulator is a game where you play as a dad, and your goal is to meet and romance other hot dads. You and your daughter have just moved into the sleepy seaside town of Maple Bay, only to discover that everyone in your neighborhood is single dateable. I, I gotta play this. I'll hook up with the guys and I'll do it live on YouTube and we'll fuck around. We'll fuck around inside Discord and then I'll stream it. Dream Daddy. Director's cut.
Where are you reading this from? Where is this game being
It's
played?
in plebs. It's like just a thing that Jizzmaster posted. Cynthia,
Oh, I see.
do you want to call in? Cynthia has a bone to pick with Jizzmaster.
Really?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is hard at first, but eventually I was able to beat him.
I don't fucking believe him. I don't fucking believe him. Batty Boy Games. What does that mean, Cynthia? Batty Boy Games.
It's all about timing.
I just do. Just ask Wish real quick. Wish, is it easy to pass Mike Tyson, beat Mike Tyson?
Was
She's like, let me grab some way.
did you beat Mike Tyson?
Jamaican slang. You know Cynthia, right? Robin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she might call in.
Okay.
Wish this mean did you beat Mike Tyson? I don't think he even
If
played
you're
that.
on Podtrash, make sure everyone knows Doug and Tricep came out as furries. Tricep is a raccoon, and it's been a source of conflict now. We
what?
are busy talking about Wanban.
There's Juanbon gossip going on. See, even J Dummy's like, I could never beat it. I don't think no one can. I could get through. I mean, the first one's easy. Then the second one's like this chubby dude, and then like the third one, some guy. But when I would get like the fourth and fifth guy, fuck, there's no fucking way I could do it, man. No way.
Well, Danny could all the time.
I'm telling you, I like if you were to tell me, oh, I could pass, fucking Super Mario Brothers in 15 minutes, or I could do this, or I could do that, I will believe them because it can be done. I've seen it done. I've seen friends done. If you were to tell me I could do Contra, I could do okay. Mike Tyson, no. That's how fucking almost sure I am. If he can beat Mike Tyson, I can prove that shit, dude. I will never question anything he ever says ever again.
How do you want him to prove it?
He'd have to get a fucking Nintendo and stream that shit out.
He
Huh?
said it wasn't like now Nintendo, it was Nintendo back
That's
then.
what I'm
Would be
saying. That's how
impossible.
hard it was. That's hard because the new Nintendos, at least they fucking nerf it, so you could fucking, so you could at least have a chance in winning. But back
Mm-hmm.
then, there was no fucking chance, dude. That thing was so super hard. It's really hard for me to think that he can pass that game. I've never seen
I don't
I've
know.
never seen
It's
anybody
just
being able to
if
do it.
you listen to him on the radio, I mean on the Discord app, it's just like he's conquered life. He's like king of intermittent fasting. And no one else has that willpower. His haircut is like top. He's just killing life.
Sasa said you had to hit select to uppercut
And he had the
when
patience
the guy
to.
when the guy in the crowd camera flash goes off. My bro had a Nintendo Power magazine. I used to have one of those too, Sauce. You're right. I remember I used to buy like the Nintendo, and then I used to buy these magazines that were gamers because back in the day when that first PlayStation hit, the only way you could get demos was buying these magazines that would come to your local drugstore or something, and they would have these magazines, and in the back they always had these demos. Dude, I used to always go in there. Sometimes people would steal them. They would open up the bags. They couldn't afford to spend $12, $13 for it, but it was really worth it to buy one of those magazines. I don't know if you guys did that. Anybody in chat, but
I like only played Nintendo. I only played Mario.
really,
Yeah,
you
and Sonic because I had the PlayStation and um Bubble Bubble, but I couldn't. I didn't know what I was doing. I just like to sit in the corner and blow the bubbles.
let me see here. Pro wrestling. I never did play that one. I didn't start playing wrestling until maybe PlayStation 2. That's
Well,
when I
was it
got
all
into.
like stupid back then? Like it was. I feel
It
like.
was. It was. No, it's stupid now,
Hmm.
but back then, oh my god, groundbreaking. Like you know what I mean? It was very very groundbreaking. This.
You could do stuff.
Oh, you could play these video games. Who knew? I mean, now of course you see these games and you're like, oh my god, how did I ever play that shit? But God, that was the shit to play back in the day, man. I remember that I had this one wrestling game where you could unlock certain guys to come out, like guys that were like locked in the background, like Hulk Hogan or these like main guys that weren't part of the game, but you can unlock them doing certain things, and then you'd be able to play with them all. That was great.
I don't know. I never got into video games.
That wasn't your thing.
No,
I mean,
it
I,
really
I
wasn't.
spent so much money at arcades. I used to go down to arcade places and play like Street Fighter. Then I used to go with friends, so it was always three or four of us.
Oh my God, I had one of the first like those first computers with the the disc, the floppy disk that you could put in and play Frogger.
You mean an IBM? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. What am I playing
No,
these
before an
days?
IBM.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like a Star
No, no, no.
something or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
other.
I'm just playing. I'm playing a game called Neverwinter. I stream it out. You can see it on my YouTube channel. It's nothing great, but for me, I love it. I like
I
building my
like
characters.
Frogger.
I used to play Frogger, Dig Dug. You're right.
I used to play Snood.
The floppy
That was
disk one. Yeah,
later.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Snood was fun.
Cynthia, you there? She's been quiet. She hasn't said anything. Cynthia's got a bone to pick with you, Jizz. Huh? Huh?
Uh-oh.
Pissed her off, brah. Is that it? Those are the little things you had for
Yeah, those were that was it. Juan Bon and the Danny update
Have
on
Have you seen those videos that Danny from LA is putting up? That it's
like updates on like.
no, they're doing like these knife reviews.
Oh, I saw that. I
What
saw
it,
that they have like a review section, but
yeah, but it's like
I didn't watch them.
but it's like the same knife that everybody's reviewing. So it's
When did
Chad
they
and then it's Forrest. I like
what
this.
did they say?
I don't know. It's just, I wish you could hear it. Let's see here. So Sue, I'm looking for it right now.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Danny. No, I guess they got rid of him.
They're on they're on their Discord, but I don't know how I'd play it that you could hear.
Or maybe with Danny. Maybe. Oh, you know what it was? I think he was. He was.
Maybe
Like.
it's on Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Hmm. I think they got rid of him, dude.
I definitely saw them on their because I saw like it was like review and I was like, what the fuck is this? But
They were reviewing the
I
same
didn't.
knife over and over.
What kind of knife?
I don't know, some kind of knife. Tell Forza to send you the links to the knife reviews.
Forza, send me the links to the knife reviews. Do you
Oh,
think she's
is she?
listening?
Oh, is she? Do you think she's listening?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see him anymore. Chad did one. Forza did one. I wonder if they just put him up and then they got rid of him.
No, I saw them in their Discord.
Yeah, they're not here
Andy
anymore.
set up Discord calls. That's what J Dummy said.
Oh, okay. Come in here. Can you still hear me, Robin?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear Robin, J Dummy?
I heard Robin as well.
Hello?
Hello, Robin.
Uh-oh.
You can't hear him?
She can't hear us. I can
Hello?
hear her. She can't hear us.
Can you talk
Robin.
up a little bit?
Robin. Robin. Oh my God.
Maybe I should go into the Discord.
Can you hear him now?
Oh, she's not in the
Yeah, yeah,
Discord.
she's not
What?
in
She's not
Discord.
in the
I'll go in the
Discord.
Discord.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Andy,
Yes, sir. Oh, you sound.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You sound a lot better.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Robin. Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm gonna leave now.
What?
What?
Okay, I'll stay.
Jump into the
Fuck.
voice chats, Cynthia.
Hope everyone's doing swell.
Really good, thank you.
Good. Especially Danny, it sounds like.
Oh, Danny is
I think
killing
it's
it.
well, I think you've got, when you're living at home with your mother and things aren't going so well in real life. You try to bullshit your way through the internet.
Yeah.
Hi, Cynthia. Cynthia's joining us.
Hi. Hey
Hi.
guys.
Okay,
Howdy.
so
Going.
J Dummy,
Good, yo.
do you think that he fucking
Good.
beat Mike Tyson Punch Out?
I don't think so. I was pretty good at video games when I was a kid, and I never fucking you as soon as you got hit, you were down.
Yes,
So
yes.
if you got hit twice, you couldn't even answer the bell. So I mean, I don't know, but maybe
That's all
Some
I
people-
got to say about that.
somebody had
Well-
to have beat the game. But, sorry.
But maybe not Danny. Maybe it wasn't Danny that's the one that had to.
How's it going, Sin?
Good. Happy New Year,
Happy New
everyone.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Yay.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Did you
Hey,
get your?
I just thought of something real quick. Sorry, and then I'll show. Maybe Danny was able to beat the game because his hands and thumbs are so fat that
Oh,
his thumb was mashing the A and B buttons at the same time.
yeah, maybe. I
Either
don't know
that
what
or
that
you
means,
had a
but
game genie.
All right, I'll be quiet.
Did you?
How's everyone doing?
Good.
really good. What about
Good,
you?
good. Not too bad. Not too bad. Getting by, plugging away. I'm so sorry if like make too much noise with the vaping, but I'm a recovering smoker, so I'm hitting the vape kind of hard, bro.
Chucking clouds.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I was so embarrassed. I went into the vape store and like I'm too old for this nonsense and
I
like
think
still
Robin's looking for beads.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm too I'm too old to be building rigs and all this other shit. So I just, and everyone I know that vapes has these huge machines. And it's like, I don't need that. I don't want that. That's way too much for me. I want something that's actually like a cigarette because that's the whole reason why I'm vaping is to emulate a cigarette, not a
Right.
fucking machine. And so I told the guy that because all of my friends that vape have the huge machines and
Yeah.
they blow these enormous clouds and that's not what I'm looking
He
for.
said, "Look, pal, I don't want to, pretend I'm sucking on a robot's dick or something. I just want to not smoke cigarettes. Can you help me?"
Yeah, that's basically what I said. And it's our kids, right? I said, look, I don't want to look like some another one of those vape douchebags I see walking down the street and this and that. And he's like, "Oh, what do you mean, like me?" And he
Yeah.
grabs his rig from behind the counter and blows a huge cloud right out of me. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Sorry about that. You can get away with it. You're what, 25? I'm 42, dude. Cut me some slack. But he gave me a really nice little machine. It's actually
Which one
pretty
is it?
impressive.
What do you got?
It's Caliburn.
I don't know.
So I can. It's
So, like, you're
slender.
working out while you're smoking.
Exactly. I'm like was it the Peloton woman, the Peloton wife? I'm vaping while I'm
Pelotons.
wifing.
Oh
So,
man,
besides all the pleasantries, let's get down to business, shall we?
Why
let's
not
do
at
this.
Jizz?
You know what? A few weeks ago, or no, it was last week, I think, that I listened
No,
back
it was a few weeks
to.
ago. It was a few weeks ago.
Okay, everything's a blur. This fucking true crime stuff got in my head, man. I'm just a mess. The true crime ladies have gotten in my head, and everything is a fucking mess now.
Right? You have to like really pay attention to find out what the fuck's really going on.
I've lost track of space, time, meals, everything in life because of these women. It's unbelievable what they've managed
You
to
know
do.
what's fun? You know what's funny is that those guys, the like Belen and Cosmic, they are so part of that now. They're like up there every night. You know.
They so are. And it's amazing because at first I thought it was I think you know what it is? I shouldn't say this because I don't know for sure, but I think what started out as a troll became real life.
Yeah, it became a mission for them now. It's become a mission.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Yeah. And
they got someone to fight. They feel like they're doing the right thing, and they're doing the right thing.
totally.
It's just that they totally taking over this girl's channel. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
But they got caught up and I think everybody kind of caught feelings for each other and it's a weird situation, but they're all doing the right thing. It's, they're protecting each other and,
Yeah.
it's all for the greater good, right?
So what we're talking about is all the drama going on between the true crime community and Jimmernam.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure everybody's caught up. Me and Robin did something yesterday. I think
I
talked about
heard,
it.
I
Yeah.
caught the second half of it, so I know poor Robin must be just sick to death of
Well,
this.
Yeah.
she's the one that asked me to do it
Yeah,
because
I
yeah
wanted to know.
Oh, okay.
yeah
Because yeah, it gets weird, and I thought we were rid of him so long ago. So long
Yeah,
ago, I really did think that
I
we
think
were rid of
everyone did.
him, and it morphed into something even bigger and uglier, and then now it's with these women, and unfortunately they're bearing the brunt of it, and I feel really bad for them, but at the same time, he's like Beetlejuice, right? If you like the original, I shouldn't even say the original Beetlejuice, the movie Beetlejuice. If you say his name, he'll show up. You just don't say his name, don't talk about him, don't engage with him, and he'll go away, because what is he going to do? He's
yeah.
not going to stick around if you're not feeding him, right? But I get it. You get caught up in it, and it's so easy to fall down that rabbit hole. But I think if she, at this point now, just stops talking about him, he doesn't really have a choice but to go away, right?
Yeah, but they love talking about it though. You know.
And
Yeah.
herein lies the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened was that I think somebody from Rob's that community came in here and dropped a link to Jim Renam crying. He broke down, I think, on New Year's night or something. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, people started asking me like, what the hell happened? Why is he crying? So I had to explain to him the shit that's happening and
Yeah.
why he was crying.
Well, it wouldn't be New Year's if he didn't shed a few tears, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know why he puts himself in the position to. I would have tapped out. I would have pulled the plug on my stream if I even felt the golf ball coming in my
Oh,
throat. I'm
but
out. That's it,
but
right?
but I think he did that just to get sympathy from people because people gave him sympathy for that.
Oh, have
I
sympathy
mean,
for me. I'm taking money from a retarded woman.
yeah.
That's so
Whoa.
fucked up, right? So
That's just it. Like,
yeah,
you're sacrificing your dignity and your pride for the sake of building some people to be on your team more, or I don't really know what that is all like. What's it worth in the end? I don't know. Dignity, you can't really ever get that back, right?
No, and that's pretty goddamn low. When I was listening to Andy and Robin the other night, I was like, I had the same thought Robin did. I was like, well, wait a second, how does she have money to donate? Like, I don't even have a pot to piss. And
There's this weird cycle, because she was in the hospital for like a year. She was in a car, I don't know if you guys know that. She was in a car accident, and then she was in the hospital for a year.
oh, so she got some kind of
I
settlement money.
don't know if she got a settlement, but I know people were donating to her while she was in the hospital, because she was saying she needed $20,000 for rehab. So people were giving her money. She was then turning around and giving that money to Jim Ernam and uh, Sands and all these. Those are the only two people I
Right,
know for sure she was giving money to, but she was giving him a lot of money.
that's
And
pretty low.
then a couple weeks ago, Andy, did you see him? Maybe like a month ago, he did that telethon for her because everybody started calling him out for the money that he was taking from
yeah,
her.
yeah.
So he did a telethon for her, and people were donating to her. But then she just turns around and donates the money back to him. So he really did the telethon
Yeah.
for himself.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's so fucked up.
I played a couple of clips yesterday when I was doing the show because she pretty much tells him and tells that girl Becca, well, he hasn't paid me my money back. Like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. She said he has not paid me the money. So money's a thing for her. She understands the value of money, and people are telling her, hey, you shouldn't be keeping that money. So I don't know what else people need to see what he's doing. Like it's just. I'm tired of trying to tell people who he is. I gave it up. That's why I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I
Yeah.
can't be
Yeah.
bothered. It's just no, people are not going to see it. Like, the people that are his true diehard supporters right now, they either don't want to see it because they're infatuated with him, or they do see it but they don't care because they just like where they are,
And
like they're comfortable.
and they don't. There are people like, okay, I was in Nikki's stream last night, and Wendy was in there, and I, in front of everybody, I said, "Hey, Wendy, has Misery paid you back your money yet?" And Nikki's like, she knows what I wrote, and she's like, please don't ask Wendy that. I don't want to get involved in all that. But it's there for you to see. It's there for you to see the answer this girl gives you, but you guys don't want to see it. You're, and it's, I think it's because they're scared of him. I really do think that they're scared of him.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of people that are afraid of him, and I understand that because I went through that too with Jessica and everything, and just a lot of people in general, and you've been through the whole thing, and it's been a really bad scene. But then ultimately, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's like, what could he actually, what is he going to do? Put bad pictures up of me, or I don't know. Like, I just don't care anymore. And I think, the doxing and all of that is just to live your life being so afraid of one person on the internet is just, it's a bizarro situation. But I mean, everybody here has dealt with it to some degree, right? Like, all of you guys have been in that position at some point where somebody kind of had something over you or held something over your head, and eventually you're like, I'm not gonna live my life being afraid of somebody. It's so fucking crazy.
No, not me, never.
I have. When somebody forgot to turn off the radio and we're talking about shipping drugs to each other.
Hey, Beat.
That's a good one.
Beat says, hi, Goop.
That was worth the ages.
Beetlejuice says, hey, Goop people.
Hey, Beat. So, but yeah, it's a messy situation over there. And again, there's no point. You're just wasting energy at this point. Now, if you want to sit back and watch the show, then that's a whole other thing. But it's a complete waste of energy trying to convince anybody of anything.
But why are you mad at Jizz?
Oh yeah, Jizz is here.
Sorry. So I listened back to the stream from a few weeks ago, and then I heard him at the end of the stream. He started mouthing off and saying, well, Cynthia, see,
Mama!
I'm not really sure where she thinks she is or what she's doing. And he just kind of gave these like weird passive aggressive comments. And I don't know
do you
why.
Talk to him?
No, I haven't spoken to him in, I would say, oh my God, 6, 7, 8 months, maybe.
Maybe that's why he made those comments.
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps he'd like to join in and clarify
Jizz,
for himself.
Come into Discord. He could have also been drunk.
I mean,
Maybe.
and that's fair enough, right? We all get a little saucy.
Talking shit.
I think it was the Casper show.
Yes, it was. It was the very, very end, like the last 15 minutes or so. So yeah, late for you guys.
Come on, explain yourself. Oh my God.
You got some explaining to do.
This Kleenex chat, I get every fucking message.
Let's see if I can find it real quick. But that dude is cute.
He's fishing.
I wish I had a timestamp.
Ultimately,
I
like
was
Bobo,
going to. I should have.
Dude, like he hadn't been on all.
I still got the same shit.
Like there'd be weeks where shit.
Good Lord, married Sidewinder, but yeah, there's not much communication. But I put him on.
Yeah, mine. It's the second generation.
That they can get, like, not necessarily that 12 or 13.
12 for girl, 12 for. I want to say bat mitzvah might be 12 though.
But if she would want it,
there's a lot of problems here in the next.
She's got her iPad, and there's times where she really
where
needs or wants something.
I'm just jumping around. I have no idea where that. I remember him saying something about you.
Yeah.
I just don't remember what he said.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mute my mic. I'll give him a minute. I'm gonna try to find it, and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god, I want chicken wings so badly.
Oh my god, me too.
I've been so good about not eating anything. Like I've been you know, as what Danny's doing. I'm doing the intermittent fasting and I've been so good, and then I just really want wings now.
Just buy a bunch of cocaine. No?
I don't know. You think?
Yeah. Did you guys anybody listen to the little clip I posted of two hot chicks I gave a ride to earlier? They were
Wow.
drunk as fuck. They're roasting each other too.
Sorry. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
What happened?
Just coughing.
J Dummy, did you get to hear that or not yet?
Sorry, I got the water running, trying to fill the bathtub for the kiddo.
Oh, cool.
Did I hear?
Oh, J Dummy. Come on. Not while we're doing a show, okay?
I know, right?
My wife didn't get off till 10:15 tonight, which means she won't get home till fucking 11. What? Sorry. So I was out of pocket for a quick second. What did I hear?
If you heard the link that I posted of two girls in my car.
No, not yet. No, but I will go back and listen to that. Hang on one sec.
Yeah.
It's like Montreal just doesn't have chicken wings. Like we don't have good chicken wings.
Really? You guys don't have like a wing stop there?
No. I'm gonna drive to Toronto tomorrow to get chicken wings.
No,
That's crazy.
No, just wing it.
No. Toronto has such good wings. We have like a bunch of wing places in Toronto and nothing.
Okay, well, just be careful.
Maybe it's time for you to open one up.
Why don't they call them? Maybe they call them something different. Like they call them boneless.
Buffalo wings.
Yeah, buffalo wings or
Little petit chicken. Petit poulet.
wingdings. Maybe they call them spicy wingdings.
Wang ding dong
Who would
wings.
say that? But I put in wings and nothing comes up. Yeah.
What about bone-in tiny drum?
Tiny drum, maybe.
I don't know.
When I first ate chicken wings back in the day, I remember when I grabbed them, I was like, wow, look at these little drumsticks. Like, oh, they must be little chickens. Like I didn't understand that they were from the same wing. Like, you know, I thought they were like tiny little chickens.
Wait, what do you mean? They're not little chicken legs?
No, they're not. They look like little drumsticks. They're not. I was like,
Yeah.
I was so mad. It's
They're
like
I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. They're not.
It's-
Like, what the fuck are they then?
it's like when they told me WWF wasn't real. It's still real to me.
They
damn
are.
it.
They are little chicken. What are you talking about, Andy?
The
chicken
wings are
wings.
the wings, but the other ones are little legs.
Or the legs.
They're not legs. They're
Right?
part of the chicken wing. I've seen it. It's still real to me.
What is it? You're saying like it's a shoulder?
Yeah, it's the
What?
shoulder. Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I was so heartbroken.
Oh my
That's,
god. Oh, wait.
they're
Wait,
tiny little
wait.
legs.
An old hot wings favorite has popped up in NGG. They have wings and things.
Chocolate blood.
Wings and things will be serving until the end of February from Thursday to Sunday, 5 to 11.
How to make it look, you guys.
The fuck? So how do I can't order it?
Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with
Or that's
my
fine.
buffalo chicken wing sauce. I cannot believe I haven't shown you this yet. I know we've done wings before, but we've never done the original buffalo style. And like us folks from Western New York, it is a very simple thing. Okay, so the two main
Oh my
ingredients
God.
are butter, although according to my sources
Butter.
in Buffalo, The original recipe called for margarine. Don't use it. So we have butter.
Yeah,
we have
margarine's
Frank's
bad.
hot sauce. You can use Louisiana hot sauce, but Frank's hot sauce is the original. A few drips of Tabasco or other hot sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Of course, some cayenne pepper. Garlic powder. A pinch of salt. And the secret ingredient, white distilled vinegar. Of course, all the ingredients will be on the site. You know they will. All right, we're going to put that over medium heat, and we're going to bring that up to a simmer, stirring with a whisk. And that butter is going
It's
to
a lot of
emulsify
fucking butter,
right into
dude.
that hot sauce and into the
I know you
essence
guys
of the
aren't seeing it
vinegar.
here. Let me put it
As
on
soon
my
as you see
YouTube
a
if
few
you can
bubbles
see.
starting to simmer on the sides, turn
Jesus
it off.
Christ,
Give it
that's a
whisk,
lot of butter.
Set it aside and reserve it. Now, you've seen me make chicken wings before, so I didn't show that. That'll be on the site. So I have my oven fried chicken wings. You can deep fry them if you want. All right, not really necessary.
guys.
You're going to put them in a stainless
Huh?
steel bowl. Pour over some of the sauce. Now, this much sauce will make enough for
What happened, Robin?
It said that they were popping up, and I was so excited. And it said until February 2018, and I was like, perfect, that's now. It's not. We're 2020 now.
They never made it. Somebody stole that money and left town.
4 to 5 pounds of chicken
Man.
wings. So I had like 2 3/4 pounds here. So I used about a half. Pour the sauce over, put a plate or pan on top, and give it a shake. That's how they do it in Buffalo. They don't stir, they shake. Once it's coated, you can serve as is, or if you want to dry them out a little bit, throw them back on the sheet pan, drain the oil
Oh
off,
my
put them
God,
back
that
in the
looks
oven,
so
which is still a
good.
little hot, and let them sit there for about 10 minutes, and the sauce kind of dries onto them a little bit. Either way, delicious.
So do you boil those chicken wings, or do they fried or? No, it's not fried, right? It's just baked.
Yeah, they fry it.
Frank's hot sauce is not very spicy, so if you want this to be extra spicy,
I don't know.
make sure you kick it up with some hot sauce or some cayenne and so forth. Anyway, just a little quick and easy video on how to make buffalo-style chicken wing sauce. By the way, this is very close to the original recipe. I went to college with the cousin of a busboy that worked.
Damn, that looks good. Robin, you're gonna go make me go eat chicken wings now.
I love what's his face. Food wishes. Anytime I need to make something, I Google like whatever food wishes.
Oh,
And
really?
it always turns out great.
Sauce on Side posted it up. Where's Sauce on Side?
Except last time I made Maddie Matheson's lasagna and it was the same.
Never
And his
boil.
video makes me
You'll lose all
LOL.
the good juice flavor in the water. Fry or bake. So wait, do you bake it and then you add the sauce, or do you add the sauce then you bake? No, right?
Like, I get them at when I go to St. Louis Wings in Toronto, which is my favorite. Sometimes I've lately been getting them breaded, and they fry them with. They bread them and then they put sauce on them and then they fry them, and it's like the most insane thing ever.
Oh, I want some now. Get in
Me
my
too.
belly.
Road trip, guys. Party line's going on a road trip. We're going to Toronto.
Oh, you have to record it. You have to record the
Okay, well,
when
with
you
the
guys go.
mukbang?
Yeah. Go on Periscope or something.
okay.
Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't find it either.
You can't find it. Yeah, it's like
No.
Maybe
It's-
it didn't happen.
no, it did happen. It did happen. It's like real fleeting. It's like you have to sit there and listen to it, and then once you hear it, then you know. But
Yeah,
It-
and
it
I
wa-
just again these true crimers have fucked with my head so much that I can't even. I'm just like upside down. It's so crazy. They've consumed so much energy, but I don't. I wish I could remember exactly what he said, because I don't like trying to quote something and then I'm wrong and somebody goes back and it's like, well, that's not exactly what he said, and then it's like, ugh.
J Dummy,
But it was.
can you listen in? Can you find that part where it was in the Casper stream when we were talking about Jim and Em and you guys came in at the end? Do you remember more or less the time you guys started when he started talking about Cynthia? Do you think you can find it?
What's here? He's our new he's our producer now.
Producer
I can look while
He's like,
I'm
I can hear the bath.
yeah.
like
Hold
he's
on,
in the
one
middle
sec.
of-
He
something.
can multitask. He can multitask.
Hold on.
Wait, I told
Yeah,
Robin.
J
I'll-
Dummy.
I
What's important?
I told you we need a producer, someone to
Okay.
run our stuff, because like we obviously got too much shit going on.
Yeah.
And just said
On this high budget show we have going here.
just said to give him 15 minutes because he's on the phone with his Grammy.
Who?
All right.
Jiz.
Oh, just.
God bless you, Jiz. Take care of your grandma. I miss my Grammy.
Yeah, so I don't know. And also it wasn't even just exactly what he said, which was irritating to me. I was really upset. I was not upset.
Was it the
I was
tone?
mad.
Was it the tone he said it in?
It was the tone, yeah. It
Yeah.
was like, what kind of tone is this nigga taking with me?
I-
Who do
you
you
know-
think he is?
Whoa, you
Excuse
know
me.
she's mad. She popped the N-word out. This nigga.
Excuse
Wow.
I don't even hear this now.
Who's he talking about? I haven't even spoken
Okay.
to him. I could see if we were on those kind of terms to be, talking to each other all the time and having those sort of words about each other, but we ain't got that kind of relationship, boy. Why are you talking about me like that?
It was,
know?
you know what? It wasn't that bad. It was just the way he said it. I
Eh.
think it was more. I kind of remember what he said. He said something like, "Well, I don't know, but I'm, something like, I don't know about the Cynthia, but something like that."
I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's why. You know what it is, and I'll be totally honest with you. And I respect that you guys are his friends. And so I mean, I mean, respect. I do respect that. He and I were friends, fairly good friends too, and confided in each
Oh.
other, and exactly. So it's like I feel
Oh.
that it was unnecessary for him to kind of, I think, assume that I wouldn't hear it, so that
And then
he
why aren't you friends though?
it was just a series. He was fed up with the Jimmer stuff. He said he had it. He joined their server and got annoyed about the Jimmer stuff, and just said that he didn't want to be. He said he didn't want to be around it, and also some other things that I won't. I'm not going to throw out there on him. I'm not going to be a dickhead, but the Jimmer stuff was like I think, like a little part of what was annoying to him. And then I think the bigger issue was other things that were.
Did you end on a
perhaps-
bad term? On a bad.
No, I wouldn't say, in my mind, as somebody who it just kind of, picks up and moves on, right? No. I don't care in that, like, I don't know what he would have to be upset about, but then if I try to look at things from the alternative perspective, then I guess maybe from his point of view, it would have been maybe a bit salty.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean,
I think what he said, and I think it was more of a, I think it was like you don't come around anymore or something like that. So he was probably kind of like a little irked. I get like that too sometimes. I get like, because I used to talk to Cynthia and Jessica Jade and Eve Mooney on a regular basis, and then when they nuked their Discord, I stopped talking to them, and I got a little irked because I was like, man, I used to have fun talking to them, So I can see where
yeah.
Jiz probably was like, oh, I don't hear from her no more. That's fucked up. I thought we were better than that,
Yeah,
Mm.
no, I totally understand. But I mean, I had stopped speaking to him before that, even way before that. So, you know, I think that, God, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying so hard to be nice. It's hard. It hurts. No, I think, I think he's a sweet young kid. And I think he just maybe he had a crash. And
J Dumb is back.
Yeah, I wasn't able to find it specifically, but it looks like I called in around 105 on the the 3 shows back, an hour and
Okay,
5
keep
minutes
talking.
there,
I'll try to
so.
find it real quick.
All right.
So that might be what it is, and I've never brought it up to him in that sense because there were times where I spoke to him. Actually, him and I got into a bit of an argument the one night. Now that I think of it, we did
It's not
get
like she
into a bit
didn't
of an
fuck
argument
back
on
at the end.
Bruce's
Yeah, no, that's us.
show.
It's god awful. All her songs sound. She's got
I'm
to
trying
go
to
out and get.
remember what
Those are
started it.
songs, but I don't know the name of it.
Oh, I know what it was.
No, that's
He
it.
brought up women who seek sugar daddies online or on Tinder. He was having a hard time finding, women that he was compatible with on Tinder, and said that the majority of them are just looking for sugar daddies. If you're looking for a sugar daddy, just be a prostitute, yada yada, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
Or find your own goddamn site to take advantage of men, but leave Tinder alone, like that sort of thing. And so I was talking to him, and I don't remember exactly where the argument went, but I just remember it wasn't anything serious or vicious or anything. It was just a little friendly debate and discussion over that sort of mentality of
Sorry.
that's okay. These women should go elsewhere, and that was the last time that I actually spoke to him. So I was really surprised, and that was like a year ago. That was
Yeah.
probably about a year
Oh.
ago. So
Yeah. It's been a
that was
while.
that was the last time that we actually spoke verbally, and then that's why I was surprised to hear him saying anything. It was so out of left field, and not having any interaction. It's like I don't even know why you even saying anything at all. I haven't. It's not like I'm going around saying to people, this guy Jizz, you should hear what he has to say and his opinion on this,
Right.
that, and the other. It's like, I don't know. I just didn't think it was. I didn't think it was necessary. It seemed catty. It seemed unnecessarily catty. And apparently it wasn't very long because nobody can find
You can find it.
No, it wasn't that long. It was just like a real quick. It was just like a real like in passing.
Yeah,
But when
I know
someone-
it wasn't like a full conversation
Yeah.
that everybody was discussing. It was just he made some comments, and I was like, wait, what?
So like when you're being talked about, that comment becomes so much longer. Like, God, he was talking all kinds of shit, motherfucker. But
Yeah.
it was just like a fleeting sentence or two about you, and I really don't remember. I don't know if that's what it was, but it was like
And
real.
it could be exactly like Robin was saying. Maybe he had a couple drinks and just kind of some things that were in the back of his mind came to the forefront. But I don't know if he wants to come and discuss it. It's now or never.
He's talking to his gram.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah. No, really, he's been on the phone this whole time because he was in here earlier, and you hadn't gone in here yet, so.
Oh, so I apologize.
So hopefully he'll come in. Maybe I don't even think he's listening. Tell you the truth, because I had to tag him a few times and he kept coming back like, "What's going on? What's going on?"
Mhm.
I wish I could find that clip. Now I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to it.
Yeah, isn't that annoying? I even thought about it before I jumped in. I should find that first, but I thought, oh no, if we need to, we'll find it fast. So stupid.
No, it's
Maybe it never happened. It was
no,
like
it did happen because I tell you what,
remember.
I do
And he's like, oh no, it did happen.
It did happen. You know why? Because when he said those words, like my eyes kind of got big, like whoa.
The Mandela effect.
You
Well, I
know?
want to hear it. Can you try?
I think
again,
I must have missed it. I feel like because this didn't ring.
No, you were in there. You were in there when it happened.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I believe it, but I feel like I don't know.
It was when we were talking
Yeah.
about girls, about something.
I was speaking a little slower than usual.
Look
that night.
again, Andy.
It's because it just brings the show to a halt.
And I feel like I would have defended you and been like, "Listen, you son of a bitch."
No, it wasn't that vicious.
It's
to
not
require
enough.
that.
It's not a big enough
And
deduction.
also,
Hey, in
you guys got
California,
real
it may be.
quiet.
California, it is, man.
Fuck, it got real quiet. Is that what you said?
It got real
Exactly. And
quiet.
she's got that to flaunt.
Thanksgiving being she really needs or wants something. It's something about she flaunts. Is that it?
She's like,
Because
what,
God knows
all that
it.
shit's
You should
expensive.
flaunt
Because
it.
in a lot of
I want my bar mitzvah. I'm
Was
looking for
that
it.
your wife?
back, they might have been in Texas the whole time. They might.
I don't know. Who knows?
Oh God, I wish I
I
could.
was
I wish I could find
bouncing.
it.
I was bouncing around, and I heard. Every time I heard myself, I was like, "Jesus, you sound more stupid than usual." Yeah, but I don't remember. I might have just been
Not a crossover, but they're fucking
talking.
talking.
My brain's been elsewhere,
Talking
as
about chicks, dude.
everyone knows.
Married
So I might have missed
Sidewinder.
it.
But
I don't know.
Implying.
Well,
I wish I
Like,
could help. Damn it!
Is there a
whatever,
cock hanging out of his
I don't
mouth?
know.
Like there'd be
You know,
weeks where
Still got the same shit.
So many other
Yeah,
awful
and
things
so,
going on. It's not the end of
that
the
seems
world,
like
but
the
Yeah.
extent of their.
He's- well,
I would
Like,
like
I just-
talk to him
it's-
about
it's-
it, and
I'm not
if
talking about
he has anything that's
yeah,
bothering
it's been a
him or on his
pleasure.
mind,
Happy
I mean,
thing.
I've got no problem chit-chatting and working through it together.
he's the master of jizz. We have to get him on the line. I mean,
Yeah.
my grandmother, God rest her soul,
She would have want you to
she
do
wouldn't
it,
want to
but-
be speaking to me this long. Like, I feel like they're off the phone by now.
I know.
She go, Mike, Jonathan, Scott, Mike, Drew, Robert, Jonathan. I said, yeah, I think you said Jonathan the first time. I don't know why you kept fucking tripping over yourself there, Grammy.
It's a good point. Yeah, my grandma
Yeah,
too.
my-
No
Yeah,
interest.
not on
Yeah.
the phone.
I
The-
just
to
can't
talk for
so,
find
15
it.
hey,
minutes.
Graham. So I watched the rerun of Murder She Wrote today too. Do you want to talk about that?
Talk it out. That's true. You can only say so much to your grandma. What are they,
miss
like
my-
besties?
I miss my Grammy, my
Me
grandpa.
too.
Yeah, same.
Me too, I do, but she didn't want to talk. Like, we didn't talk on the
We didn't
phone
talk on the
that
phone. We talked over a kosher hot dog at her house.
much. Yeah.
Like good juice, right?
That's right. Right after Hebrew school, go to old Grammy's house, Grammy and Poppy's. Get a kosher dog, as big as your forearm. Well, pull
Yeah, I
this kid out
call
of the
bullshit
bath.
on that.
Hold on one sec.
It's smelling a little fishy.
Come on, Jizz, call in.
It's a really long time.
Hey, you want to tell Robin and Cynthia hi? Here. Let me take my headphones out.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
She's got this big smirk on her face. She's still impressed by the telephone, I guess.
Me too.
What telephone?
Yeah,
What
same.
What country are you from? Sometimes she sounds like she's from Sweden. Like I'll say, "Hey, you want to go get some Chick-fil-A?" And she'll go, "Yeah."
Oh my god, I want Chick-fil-A. Ah,
Well,
hey dummy, why did you do that?
you've got 1 hour.
That wasn't nice.
Actually, I think up there it's been closed for 3 minutes, and you're not going to get any tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday. That's the Lord's Day.
And I'd have to go to Toronto to get it. I have to
Oh,
just go to Toronto
Jesus.
and eat all the chicken I can.
I could ride my bike there.
Oh, well,
Never had Chick-fil-A.
good for you.
Oh my God! You need to come on down.
You haven't?
I'll even
No.
use my reward points to get you
There's one in
Oh.
Toronto.
a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it's
Aren't
just
you-
Yeah, but I've never. Anytime I'm in the city, it's not. I don't go to Chick-fil-A. I should,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
I haven't.
Have you been to Italy?
Pull the
Have
plug.
I been to where?
Italy?
Yes.
Was it good?
I like it. I like it a lot. There's another place that I just went to last week, and I'm trying to remember what it was called.
Did Italy remind you of your grandma's pasta?
I want to go to Italy, but it's been so busy. I haven't
Too
gone.
busy. Yeah.
How does Robin say pasta again? How do you say that?
Pasta?
Oh,
Pasta.
yeah. Pasta.
How do you say it?
What's up, Helen Keller?
Pasta.
Pasta.
That's wrong.
I use it with a soft
Travis
A.
is in here right now. Oh.
He's in the YouTube.
Oh.
Jiz didn't even answer.
Yeah. No, he's running. He's dodging us. It's all right. You know what?
Okay.
I understand. It's one of those things. Maybe he doesn't even remember what he said. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't remember what he said.
I wish I heard it.
Yeah. I remember it loose enough that it still irritates me, but not verbatim. So I can't get, really, really edgy and salty with him because I don't remember word for word what he said. But
We really need to hear that. We really need to hear it.
The only way I'm gonna find it if I go to where J Dummy comes in and Jizz, and I have to listen to the whole thing because I'm telling you
How long were they on for?
we were on for like about an
while.
hour. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
So maybe it's maybe like a minute and a half, 2 minutes tops where he talks about
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I honestly, if I'm being honest, I think that's why it's so short that he didn't keep going on because you two were quiet.
Oh, and you weren't like, yeah.
Yeah, fuck her.
He was like, anyone?
Yeah.
Guys, right?
You with me, boys?
I was like, I'm not gonna talk smack. I mean, have you seen her boobies, bro? They're on point. I'm not talking smack about that woman.
He's like, yeah, but fuck her though. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Guys, come on. Guys.
Everybody in the middle. Let's bring it in.
Me and Jay Dummy were like, yeah, so yeah.
Oh.
Oh, poor guy. You know what? He's running. That's all right. It's okay. I
Hey.
forgive you, buddy.
I need to ask you something though, Sin. The last time I remember talking with you, I remember you asked Robin and Wish how fast it took them to get Wish citizenship or to bring him over because you were thinking of bringing
still
somebody
not.
over.
Yeah, I was. Thank God I didn't. That would have been real bad news.
Well,
oh boy.
okay, what happened? You have to
Oh
dish.
God. Oh.
Wait,
God.
who was it? I remember it was a guy that was part of the
I
Discord.
don't. You know what? I don't want to say any. I don't want to do. I don't wanna say any names.
I mean, I could
No
find
names, no
out, but
Yeah. No names. No names. What
Was
can I
it John
say?
Booney?
no.
Yes, it was. Oh my God, she's got it. She nailed it. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he did say that he hooked up with the Canadian, right?
I know, with a Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh no, seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wow.
with
Not
big
me.
boobs.
with big
Oh,
boobs.
boy.
That's two
Oh,
things right there.
and it's getting narrowed down by the
I need,
minute.
I need, I need to find out if the woman made candles for a living.
And we have a
Sense.
dox. That's a dox.
Sorry.
No, yeah. What can I say? I got caught up in a thing, and it was.
Oh, wait, hold that thought.
It ended in a dumpster fire.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
no.
come back to this. So we have the man of the hour here, Jizz. Welcome,
Oh
Jizz.
boy.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
There you go.
How's Nana?
How's who?
Your grandmother.
Oh, she's okay. She got out of the hospital, so I was,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
oh no, it's okay. She just fell, yeah, but she's a trooper, so she's doing good. And then sorry it took me a little longer. I had to help my parents. They're in Hawaii right now, and they don't know how to work their television, so I apologize. So what's going on?
You haven't been.
So,
Okay, go ahead.
sorry, Andy.
No, go ahead.
So, a few streams ago, you jumped on and you had some things to say about me. And I was just wondering if there was anything that you'd like to get off your chest.
What stream was this?
The one with Casper and Andy and J Dummy.
I can't remember what I said.
Bro,
They said probably he was drunk or something.
bro, it was like it was like a fleeting comment, you know, like maybe at the most a minute and a half. You brought her name up. We were talking about some girls or something, and you kind of brought her name like something like I don't remember. She probably remembers more, but you did. I do remember you bringing her up, but it was so fast. But she thinks that like you might have like an issue with her or something.
But I can't even remember what I said.
I can't either, bro. To tell you the truth.
Okay.
Can you? Yeah, go ahead.
Regardless, though, there's clearly some untapped reserve there that maybe you want to purge.
No, honest.
No. Okay.
If I said anything that was derogatory, you could tell me,
No, it wasn't nothing like
No,
that.
I
Dude.
mean,
and I'll give my honest feedback.
I can't. Unfortunately, I don't have the clip, and I can't. I'm not gonna.
We can't find
Uh,
it.
Yeah, I can't. I can't try to quote something. I just feel like it's irresponsible to try to quote it and get it wrong. So, especially if you don't even remember, because
No, and
Maybe-
that's
you're.
right. I feel the same way. Like I'm not gonna come in and say something that didn't mean, or if I misspoke, or if I said something out of context. I mean, I don't.
I don't remember.
don't-
I'm kind of like remembering a little bit of what you said. It was something like I think to the point that she doesn't come around anymore, or Cynthia something. Like I remember you saying, "Oh, well, Cynthia," but we kind of just moved past
What
it.
is
real
she
quick.
even doing? What is she even doing?
Is that what? Or is, okay.
You know,
Maybe
and I
you
have
just wondered why you weren't around, what you were
and
doing.
I have said that before. I'm like, she doesn't love us anymore.
Mm.
But
Oh,
it's more like in like it's more like the context isn't necessarily in a negative way. It's more of just like I'm just like joking around when I say that.
But I do remember listening to that when at the time, and I remember thinking, "Oh fuck!" Like I think Jesus kind of mad at her because of the way you said it. But I really, it was just like a fleeting thing, like just like it was like in a passing, dude. I don't even remember why she came up, but it was just something that just in passing. But I do remember you saying her name, and then it reminded me because she's like, "Oh yeah, I heard that stream of yours, man. Yeah, Jesus said some things, and we're gonna have to have a little talk about that." So I do remember that.
Okay, well, give me my punishment.
Well,
Okay, back to what happened with Cynthia. So what happened, Cynthia? Why did that all fall apart? What he lived in the States, right? So
yeah.
why did it fall apart? Was it like jealousy or?
Yes. It wasn't even that. I'm not. I shouldn't try to just chisel it down to such a basic thing because it wasn't that, but that was definitely like a catalyst. It was just. I mean, it's a complicated situation, of course, right? It's not so cut and dry, and no, Robin knows you're far away from each other. There's children, it's a whole thing. It's not like just two people going, you know,
Yeah.
for each other and that's it. There's so many variables, but it it just turned into a situation where I had a lot going on in my personal life and I had to take a step back and say, I have a lot going on, so that's where we're at. And it, he didn't take it well at all. And
Mm.
yeah, it got really ugly, and I ended up being doxxed and
Oh.
Fuck.
like for real in the very rawest sense of the word. And
But who
I
did he
was
dox you to?
pissed. I'd rather not say, just because this is such a small. It wasn't anybody in your community. I'm just saying that you guys, it's there's 6 degrees of separation everywhere at this point, right?
Yeah.
So, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. There's more ears out there. Everybody's kind of listening to everything, and I'm okay with that for the most part. But I just try to protect the guilty as well as the innocent.
But how far did the relationship go? Like, did you guys meet up? Did he come to
No, and that's
Canada?
actually, you know what? That was like the biggest red flag to me that caused me to take a step back and say, I better just really pull myself together, because I was willing to literally jump on a plane and go. And he was like, "Whoa, you know what? Just stay. Let's take it easy."
Oh,
And
really?
yeah,
Oh.
Oh my God! If you were to
Yeah.
tell me to go to Canada, I'll go there in a heartbeat.
yeah. So I started getting that, like, oh boy,
Something's
this
up.
is not good.
Something's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So
So he was a fake.
Did you ever?
exactly.
But you got to see him though, right? Like you guys used to cam and all that.
You know what? On my end,
Not on
yeah,
his?
only in stills.
Like just
Oh my
pictures.
word! You're too
Was
smart
it
for
Yeah,
this.
was it Donna?
I'm not.
Was it Bailey?
Yes,
I
exactly.
think we have a Bailey situation.
Was his
Yeah,
name
Yeah.
Brandon?
Hi, it's me.
yeah, it was Brandon.
It's me,
Oh,
Yeah.
Gina. Hi,
I
Jay.
only have a BlackBerry and I can't take photos on it. Oh
Yeah.
Hi,
God,
Jay.
no.
It's me, Gina.
Or she was talking to Chuck Steak. Doesn't have
I
a
know.
phone.
Yeah, isn't that wild? That whole situation is crazy. But yeah, that was basically
And
what
you fell for it.
I did.
Oh God. For how
Yeah.
long?
Oh my God, I don't even want to say. I don't even
No,
want
tell
to.
us.
No, I don't
You
want to
have to.
say. I'm so
You should just
uncomfortable.
stick to.
Just tell us how long. You're not telling us their name or anything. Just
You
tell us
should just
how
stick to
long.
Podtrash, guys. You kind of know what you're getting.
We show our
You're like,
face.
all right, this guy's a degenerate asshole, but he's the real McCoy.
I don't like going on fucking video, but I've done it. I've
Well,
gone
Dylan,
on
Why?
video with you guys.
we still don't know what Crazy Southerner looks like.
That's true. That's
He
true.
posted a picture once. He said.
He fucking lies. He's a fucking
Yeah.
That's true. He
Yeah,
lies
he is.
about-
he's
So,
a
yeah,
bigger
complete
liar than
liar.
me.
about anything.
And I'm a liar, and he's a bigger liar than me.
He's a huge liar.
Oh my God.
Nothing he says can be taken as a fact.
Oh, it was. I feel like it totally just rocked me, because it was one of those situations where it's like, how could you have been so stupid? Like, you've
Yeah,
seen
when you're
this
in it, you
happen.
don't
Yeah,
see it.
you've seen it
Sometimes-
happen a million times to other people and thought, wow, they're an idiot. And then
Yeah.
it's like you're in it, and you
Yeah.
just get so caught up. They're basically, they're masters at this sort of thing. I should say, it's not like he was some sort of Mac Daddy. That's not what I'm saying. It's that he was just skilled at the art of manipulation to that, for that purpose. And it was, I mean, and so
Sometimes
much.
you had said a lot was going on, in your personal life. So I think
Or if you're
sometimes,
looking for something.
yeah, exactly. You need an escape or whatever from just to whatever else is going on. So I wouldn't beat yourself up about it.
Yeah, I mean, and
Yeah.
I don't now. It was just, it's a life lesson. You look back on it and it's like, well, shit, I won't let that happen again. Probably, maybe, I'm not sure.
Were it still shots like like underwear model type shit, or like did he
No.
keep it? Did he at least keep it?
Legit. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So and by the time I saw anything, that was
Penis.
actually I never no.
Oh,
By
sorry.
the time I actually saw anything that was like facial or anything like that, it was already too late. Like too much time had passed for me to be like, actually, you're not my type.
That would have been awesome, though.
I know. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to be.
But that
fancy
probably
about
plays
it now.
into his. Like you said, it
Reasoning.
wasn't his first rodeo.
Yeah.
Tell them what they want to hear, then show them your ugly face a couple of months down the line.
That's
right.
That's my motto.
That's exactly it.
It's worked for me in the past.
Amazing. But, live and learn. And honestly, if I really step outside of it, I can say that despite being hurt and whatever happened at the end of it all, we had a good run.
You got what you needed at that time.
Yep.
Well,
That's
that's good.
So I
Did
can't.
he live in Texas by chance? You want me to? Well, Texas is a big place. If he's within a few miles, you want me to go put a shoe in his dick or something?
Oh, I wish. No, he's nowhere near.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere near there.
I haven't shoot a dick in quite some time. And I'm saying shoe, SHOE. I realize my southern drawl might make it sound like I'm saying chew a dick, which is not what I'm saying.
I did think you say. I totally.
I haven't chewed on a good old dick in a while.
Oh boy, you and me both, sister.
Robin's waiting to clear some phlegm before she goes after one of those.
I thought that was Wendy, man. I thought Wendy joined us.
Sorry.
Yeah, dude, the guy. This comes in from one of our listeners. Did he have any weird requests? Like, before you realized something was amiss, he didn't like have you poo in a Folgers cam over Skype or anything, did he?
Where is that coming from a listener? You got a DM about it?
Yeah, it's boo-hoo.
Yeah, it's my good friend Boo Hoo. Yeah, I don't know if this person. I got a text message. I don't know why it's not in the chat. Maybe their phone's not working.
So what's the answer?
Yeah, what is that answer?
No, nothing.
Nothing too crazy.
No, nothing weird. But
That's good. He didn't want to chase you away too soon.
yeah,
I try to wait I try to give it a 3 to 6 week window before I'm asking chicks to shit in a can for 'em.
I feel like
I like that our producer's getting
That's a
text
fair
messages so that we don't have to.
Fair amount of time.
We don't have to answer questions in the chat.
I know, right?
Well,
That's a producer move right there. He's got to move the show along.
I want you guys focusing on the task at hand, which is talking to the guests. Reading and talking is not Robin's strong suit.
JW's multitasking. He's taking messages, looking through audio files,
And giving a bath.
and giving a bath. Come on, man.
She's out of the
And
bath.
we're just sitting here barely making conversation.
And she's out of the bath. She's watching Aladdin and the Arabian Thieves or some shit. I don't know.
Well, that sucks, but
yeah, it's okay though. You know what?
Yeah.
Was that recent that it all went to hell, or not too long ago? Or...
No, that was May.
And you've been keeping your nose clean since?
I've been trying.
Cynthia's a little heartbreaker because when she got with this guy, like 2 guys left the server in hour and a half. They got all heartbroken. I was like, really? Did that just really happen? Like,
Oh my God, you have no idea, dude. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I was like,
I don't understand that sort of, you know,
Oh, you
I don't know.
understand, lady.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
understand.
Come on, man.
I guess I do, actually. Matter of fact.
You understand.
But yeah, it was a weird situation for a lot of people, and I don't like hurting people. It's not ever that's never my first option or my first choice ever. It's just not something I like doing. I don't like hurting people. In fact, I go out of my way to try to protect people, and then I end up getting fucked over because I try to, which is exactly what happened with the goddamn server, Andy. That's exactly what happened, is that I was trying so hard to help another girl out who was in a jam, and I stuck around a little too long and put myself out there a little too much, and I should have just walked the fuck away and left her to her own devices. And it's like, you're on your own, girl. I got my own life to worry about. I got my own shit to worry about. This is retarded, but nope. What can you do, right? Live and learn.
That just blew my mind when they were like, when they told me what had happened. And, like, and then I think you left and he left, right? I think you were like, well, we're gonna leave. Yeah.
I left because I was like, if I don't understand why everybody's so upset about something. This is not something to be upset about, or for anybody to have hurt feelings over. It's pretty gay, but if anybody's I'll leave. I don't care. See you later, deuces. And I left.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I got messages and whatever. Everybody was like, no, come back, come back. So I went back, and then he left, and whatever. It's just,
Yeah.
it's gay. It's gay. It's all gay.
And then they nuked the site.
That's right.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice. I was like, what are you gonna
Unfortunately.
do?
Yeah, unfortunately, these things happen in life, People get caught up, right?
It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Yep.
I don't really like to get involved, but I just kind of sit back and watch shit go down and commenting on it. But I've never had issues. I mean, the only fights I've ever had was with Bruce. But I mean,
Yeah.
we kept that in house,
I'm pretty easygoing as long as
Yeah.
you don't change your screen name too many times, I guess.
And I've said it before. I mean, I may be fighting with Goose, but if someone were to attack Goose from outside the community, I'll be the first one there to back him up because that's bullshit,
Yeah, I get that, because there are people in Ross's server that I'm not really close to, but yeah, it's the same thing where it's like, we're like a gang, right?
All for one for all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the movie The Outsiders. Angel didn't get along with everybody, but god damn it,
Pony
they
Boy?
respect him.
Oh.
It's funny how
Oh yeah, no, that's The Outsiders. I'm thinking of Warriors.
yeah.
Shit.
It's funny how Jim and them has kind of
Asshole.
brought communities together because we're starting to intertwine with like the Ross Dog people, and they come over here and we're having conversations
Yeah.
with Hansy and like meeting these other people. It's funny because as time goes on, this guy keeps getting more and more fucking enemies,
Yeah, and as many people too, as he's destroyed a lot of relationships, but a lot of others have come together. So I guess a little bit of this, a little of that.
Little bit of this. Jiz is kind of quiet over there.
Sorry, I'm watching the game.
Oh, I forgot the fucking football's on right now.
Yep, playoffs.
And I'm staring at the fucking plate of chicken wings, dude.
Oh my god, chicken wings! Where'd you get chicken wings?
I'm looking at the fucking video that Sauce on Side put, and it's like it's just sitting there, And what's the deal with celery? Why do they always serve you celery with your chicken wings?
I don't know. Celery's gross. I don't want celery.
I'll
I
eat
just want
it,
the chicken wings.
but over here they give it to you with
word
celery.
up.
They give it to
Fuck
you.
celery.
Yeah, they give it to you with celery and strips of carrots.
I want chicken wings and Chick-fil-A
Beat says that Cynthia's in a gang. You in a gang, Cynthia? You a chola?
Who said that?
Beat.
Beat? Yeah. Beat knows what's up.
Oh,
Well, I'm so glad that I got to get in here and square things off with you, Jiz. I feel like we really made some headway here. So
Well, just know I have nothing against you.
I knew that he was probably drunk.
Yeah, he was. He was.
I don't
buzzed.
think I was at that time.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Robin. Robin, I'll find
remember-
that clip and I'll send it to you.
I remember the situation. I just don't remember what I said.
it was just like a passive aggressive kind of, I don't know, what is Cynthia doing? What is she even doing? I mean, where's her head?
Is that what I said? Like,
No, I told you I can't quote verbatim.
no, I know that, but is that like something? Is like, I guess you could say
That was the tone, I think, is
Was
what
that the
she's.
just one?
Oh boy, I hear like so many.
I'm starting to like kind of like remember. I don't know if you said something like why is she even over there? Like talking about like, or like what? Yeah, you're right. He said something. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to as soon as I end the show. I'm gonna have to find the fucking clip. I'm gonna have to find the fucking clip.
In the old days, you found a different clip.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I wasn't a fan of
No one else hears that?
I wasn't a
I hear
fan.
it.
What's going on?
Look at
Echo.
an echo.
Hello.
Is it
Hello?
still echoing?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy, try to turn your volume down.
My volume.
Yeah, on your computer. Oh.
Hello? Oh,
By the way, guys, I'm ordering Chick-fil-A right now.
fuck you.
Sorry. I'm making enemies all over today. No, I'm kidding. No, it just sounded so good, so I'm gonna
I
DoorDash it.
know. I'm just jealous.
Be right back, guys. I got a tinkle.
All right, man. Well, I think we're gonna end it pretty soon.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
6:30 for me.
Okay, thanks, Jiz.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you guys so much. It was so
Thank
nice
you,
to
Cynthia,
talk
for-
to you
yeah,
guys.
Thank you, Sin.
Happy New Year again. Have a wonderful night, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Happy New Year, guys.
Y'all too.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, but seriously, what is she even doing?
What? Who?
Nothing, I'm kidding.
Oh, that you're talking about. I don't know. I'm in chicken wing mode right now.
I know.
Oh man, I'm so hungry.
Sorry. I think
okay.
everyone wants chicken wings.
It's okay. I'll be back.
Are you a chicken wing?
Are you talking to Momo?
Momo, how are we gonna get chicken wings? What are we gonna do?
All right.
Momo, we have
I'm
to find
gonna
chicken wings.
I'm gonna log off
Okay.
on YouTube.
Bye.
I'm
Thank
wait
you,
wait
Andy.
wait. Bye. Just say bye to YouTube first.
Bye, YouTube.
Adios.